Recoil is a new state management library for React that was released to the public by a team at Facebook in May of 2020. You store pieces of state in Recoil using atoms, and you can create and export an atom and use it anywhere in your app. And you use it just like you'd use a useState. Now, this API is great for a few reasons. Firstly, it's incredibly simple, and secondly, you don't need to prop drill or set up context providers. And finally, only the components that use the atom will be updated. And optimizing renders to make your app fast is where Recoil really shines. Say we have a bunch of items on the screen. If I store them all in one array in React context, because that context array will change when I update a single item, all the items that subscribe to that context will re-render. But with Recoil, what you can do is put those items in what is called an atom family. This creates a separate atom for each item, and now only components that subscribe to that specific item's atom will re-render. It's almost like you're dynamically creating a separate React context for every single item. And this is a great use case for Recoil, where you have a bunch of items that frequently update, but where you want to isolate their re-renders while freely using their state anywhere in your app. You can also use Recoil to derive new state based on your atoms with selectors. Simply fetch the values of the atoms that you need in your selector, and whenever any of those atoms change, that selector is going to rerun, and the components that use it will re-render and display the new value. Selectors can even be asynchronous, fetching data from an API, for example, and you can use this in conjunction with React Suspense to build beautiful user experiences. But at the end of the day, it's about choosing the right tool for the job, not using something just for the sake of using it. So if you're just dealing with simple state, use useState and context. And if you read and write data to an API, use React Query or Apollo. But if you need to create shareable, isolated state for a large number of components, or need to implement complicated state derivation logic, and you need good performance, then Recoil is a great option. And there's nothing wrong with using all of these solutions in conjunction with each other. So that's been it. If you'd like to get started with Recoil, I actually have a free Recoil course, which you can access at learnrecoil.com. And if you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Your thumbs up helps me out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.